It's the NFL on EA Sports.
And we've got a much-anticipated rematch of last year's NFC title game.
It's the Armadillos and the reigning NFC champs on Monday Night Prime Time.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in to kick off a new year. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, you lived this as a player. It's so exciting for us as fans, but now, after that long offseason to get your body ready and your team ready and your game ready, finally show everybody what it's all about. Week 1 of the season has arrived.
Yeah, and at this stage in the process, Mike, you're exactly right. All you want is for this ball to be kicked off. You're tired of practicing. You're tired of the offseason workouts. You're tired of the preparation for what feels like an entire year to play one game. And now...
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
There's just something special about week 1, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I am excited to see what's in store for us, that these games finally now matter.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
Quick throw here is complete.
Well, there's not a lot to this route. Man coverage, and you got a drag route. Give him a little something off the line and go. Win with speed. Good, accurate ball on the front shoulder pad allows him to pick up the rest after the catch and leads to a big gain.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
He'll drop to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Quickly to the outside and complete. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Lewis. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Open man is Hopkins. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
At the 31-yard line.
Gray is the motion man here. Now, faking the give. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 25-yard line.
So Hopkins is the man in motion. They'll look to throw yet again. The left side into the hands of Hopkins. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Dreadnoughts will take a 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Armadillos offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now a toss play, running left. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
And that just can't happen. 3rd and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle, just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long first down.
He's going to take a shot down the field.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even when that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Back to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
That's such a deflating feeling for a defense here on 3rd and short. They've got great coverage, but they don't account for the quarterback picking it up with his legs. It's exactly what he's able to do here on the scramble. Fresh set of downs.
He'll go right and find his running back.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Quick throw, out wide, it's caught.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He keeps it himself. Now a timeout for injury. Not what you want to see quarter one of week one. They have converted twice on third down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. And they get it at the 18-yard line. The drive stays alive. First down picked up.
A gain of 5. First down, Armadillo.
Short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Back to the air once more on second down. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. They bring the tight end in motion. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. So quarter one in the books, the opening Monday nighter of this new season. It's a 3-point game here early on. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Now, from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So the decision has been made, and they will send the field goal unit out. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Armadillos will tie the game at 3 apiece.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
The Dreadnoughts offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. Gray is the motion man here. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Throw over the middle, brought in by Hopkins. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll stick with him again. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Here's 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt. And although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And that one just short of the crossbar. Couldn't quite get there. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 3-3 game. The Armadillos offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. He'll drop to throw. His throw left side is complete. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. Quickly to the outside and complete. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. Putting the tight end in motion. Back to the air one more time. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way. Every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Tight end going in motion here. He'll get this out wide. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. He's got it at the 3. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll look to throw again. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. But Dreadnought's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll start out, first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's going to be caught by Greg. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
The 29-yard line.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up third down. Back to throw. Going up top. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Dreadnoughts set to kick this one away. This one fielded out beyond the 25. The Armadillos offense ready to take over possession of the football. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. Now they'll set up to throw. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Having a dominant pass rush so often translates to wins. Now, that's hardly been the case here, Mike, and they're able to add another sack to their total before half, and that's great. But somehow they still find themselves trailing, and that's the only thing that matters.
To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Armadillos.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. Great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
The extra point is up and through. The Armadillos move out in front, 13-3. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. We'll get started across the Atlantic in the Irish capital of Dublin. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. The final, 23-14. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. These two teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Dreadnoughts offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They're in a 10-point hold, 13-3, as this drive starts with first down. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. It is 3rd and 10.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Dreadnoughts getting ready to punt this skyward, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Armadillos offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Williams in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now he takes off. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll motion a tight end right. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
2nd down and 3. They're going to motion the tight end over here. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll try to run for it.
It's a great job defensively. Even though they let him escape the rush initially, there was nowhere to go with either the ball or as a runner, and they're able to force 4th down.
Red Dreadnoughts offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins.
Pass interference. Defense.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Gray is the motion man here. They'll begin here on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Gray is the motion man here. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. Quick throw, taken in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Gray is the motion man here. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
On fourth down, they'll send in the field goal unit. This one from 52 yards away. And that one not going to get there, and it's wide to the left as well. It's no good. And this stays a two-score game.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. They bring a tight end in motion left. On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Gray is the motion man here. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll drop to throw. The left side into the hands of Hopkins. 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. On 4th down, out comes the punter. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll get this complete. It's Williams over the middle.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Past midfield to the 45. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down.
So often we see a team that's milking a 2-score lead get very conservative, especially in the fourth quarter, but not this coach. He says, all right, I might have a 2-score lead. I want to make it 3. He's trying to put as much pressure on his opponent possible here down the stretch late.
They're hauled in at the 2. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Armadillos. And this impressive Week 1 performance continues as they add yet another touchdown.
I just can't stress how impressive this performance has been today, Mike. I mean, not only on Week 1 to find yourself on the road, but to really dominate and have the efficiency early in the season offensively. And you could tell they were prepared coming into the start of this season, and boy, have they showed it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. That is caught. It is Hopkins. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Now give on the ground. And he'll get the 1st down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Gray is the motion man here. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. One of the tight ends in motion right. They'll throw out of the gun. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll try the right side this time. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike. Touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
You have a tight end motioning left here. Back to the air once more on second down. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
There's that man again, another catch. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Armadillos. That his second touchdown now here in the season opener.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll put a receiver in motion right. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll look Hopkins' way again. This is also complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. He'll tuck it and take off. taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Throw over the middle. Brought in by Hopkins.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. In trouble, and down he goes.
That 1st and goal sack now changes everything defensively, Mike. You imagine that you're in a 4-down territory where the offense is going to try to take advantage of the field position and punch it in over the goal line. Now, can you hold up on 2nd and 3rd down and come away with forcing a field goal, which in this situation I think is a huge win.
From all the way back at the 14 now. 2nd down and goal. From out of the gun, he'll throw. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. They roll the dice, 4th and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense. The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air, and with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls. It's been intermediate shots. It's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. So it's a win for our visitors. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night.